Hi, guys, and welcome to another episode of Label Breakers, where we help you see yourself as the creator sees you and get rid of all the negativity that the world has placed on you so that you can live in purpose, on purpose, and with the one who is your purpose. So, as we said last night, we are going to be going through the 12 acts each day for the next few days. So I actually changed it up a little bit, and we're going to go through the next two acts tonight because they are related and they are shorter. So, and I also want you guys to stay engaged. So, we are going to go through the next two for sure. Maybe we'll do three. We'll see how long this comes out to be with two, but we are going to be reading again from the book just so it stays smooth and flowing. So here we go with Act 2, the act of acknowledging. You are now going to read through your list and put numbers next to the words that are your core labels. This is a super easy part. Remember that these are your gender, your age, and your race. Now, I know for some of you, these core labels may be the very ones that you feel are giving you pain and the ones you no longer wish to define you. Define you. For a moment, just number them. Next, you will read through your list again and put a star next to any words that make you feel good as you read them. Depending on where you are at this moment in your life, this exercise may feel really good, or it may make you a little sad or thoughtful. Either response is okay. If you have a list that has many words starred, that is incredibly awesome. You may be in a special place and ready to share something beautiful and meaningful with the world. Get ready. That is part of the 12 acts. As we said, Act 12, sharing. And your story needs to be shared with us. But even if you don't have a lot of stars now, or even when we get done with this, if you don't have a lot of stars, don't worry. Your story still needs to be shared because it is powerful for someone who may be walking just a little bit behind you or beside you. Side note. However, if you do not have a lot of words with stars next to them, do not be discouraged. Pause for a moment and remember that you are beautifully, fearfully, which means in reverence and awe, and wonderfully made. Now put those labels on your list if you don't have them already. Your story is also infinitely worth telling. And the fact that you don't have very many stars next to your defining words at the moment just means that you are ready to rip off unwanted, painful, or ugly labels and replace them with new, beautiful labels of your choosing. Ones you choose for yourself, ones you are proud of others to see, ones you believe are true about you. It means that you are ready for a season of change, growth, and redirection, unlike any that you may have had before. It is not going to be an easy season. It is going to be one of the most introspective, and possibly excruciating things, but also exciting and wonderful, mind-blowing things that you have ever experienced. You most likely will feel like giving up and quitting before you finish this whole process of the 12 acts. But keep in mind that this is a daily mindset practice, not a once and done process, of, but a daily practice of being diligent with yourself and about yourself. How you perceive yourself and how you want others to perceive you, how you want to love yourself and love those you interact with daily, how you can make a positive impact on your life, the lives of those you love, and the world you care about. I want you to know that as I am writing and reading and speaking these words to you, and every week, that I am also praying for you and believing for you that you can remove these labels that cause you pain and that they will stay gone, never to define you again. I pray that you can add new labels of hope, joy, love, and purpose to your life that will last for eternity. So, to recap the actions that you need to do in this second act of acknowledging, they are: 1, read through your list and number your core labels. And 2, read through your list a second time and put a star next to the words that make you feel good. This second act is known as the act of acknowledging because now you are beginning to take notice of your labels and you are also taking the first step in accepting, admitting, and recognizing that you have good labels that define you. You are acknowledging that they are real, factual, and true for you. These are the labels you will want to protect, nurture, and grow. You are also acknowledging your core labels. Okay, guys, so that's Act 2, acknowledging. We are going to continue with Act 3, the act of recognition. Now, Merriam-Webster defines recognition as the acknowledgement of something's existence, validity, or legality. So that's why we're doing them together. They are closely related, but with a little bit of significant difference. So now you're going to look at your list, and during this act, you are going to circle any describing words on your list that do not already have a star next to them. We are going to break down this list of words further in the following acts. Some of these unstarred words may include your core labels. They have a number. They should also have a star or a circle around them. They may be words that were used to describe you in the past, but you do not acknowledge them anymore. Maybe they are labels that do not make you feel good. They are hurtful, or they make you angry, or maybe you just have a neutral feeling towards them. Circle all the words that fit this description. You will know that you're done when every label or word has either a star or a circle next to it. Now I'm going to try to example this. It's easier seeing it written down. But here goes with my list that we had previously. So wife has a star. Okay, I'm going to name that make it easier. I'm going to name all the ones that have stars first, and then we'll do the circled ones. So these are starred words that make me feel good. Wife, mom, daughter, sister, woman, which is also one of my core labels, so it's numbered as 1. Bride, daughter, friend of Jesus, writer, entrepreneur, homeschool kid, homeschool mom, teacher, storyteller, businesswoman, college graduate, lover, compassionate, helper, loving, successful, inspiring, dedicated, brave, adventurous, crazy, and strong. So those are my star words. Now I'm going to tell you my circled words, ones that don't make me feel so good or didn't in the past. Woman, 53, white, American. So as you notice, actually, I'm going to share something. My core, so I kind of messed up that. My circled cores are my age, but my starred cores are that I'm a woman. So sorry, I messed that up, guys. But I also have it circled. So it's okay to not know. Maybe that makes you feel good and bad. White and American. So we will deal with that in deeper things. Back to the circled ones that I know didn't make me feel good in the past. Fat, quiet, shy, lazy, procrastinator, insignificant, worthless, burden, sick, embarrassment, poor, thumbsucker, and resilient. So why should you circle these unfavorable or neutral labels? In the act of recognition, you are beginning the process of coming to understand your labels. As you process them, you will be able to see them clearly, individually, and distinctly. You will be able to see if these circled labels are something you believe as true about yourself and decided once and for all if they should be allowed to describe you. Sorry, it got a little confusing there for you guys. But as you will see as we go through the other acts, how that can be, and we can work through these circled words. So, Act 3, the act of recognition. Circle any words that do not have a star next to them. And 2, recognize these will be the labels you are going to work on. Okay, since time has been shorter, we are going to go ahead and go on to the next act, Act 4, which is the act of acceptance. So Google defines acceptance as the action or process of being received as adequate or suitable. So let's break this down a little. First, take a look at the words action and process. These mean that it isn't going to be easy. An action or process of any kind requires work and effort on the part of the person doing them. The word received has 2 definitions. The first is to be given something, presented with something, or paid something. The other is to suffer, experience, or be subjected to a specific treatment. Both of these definitions are so true about our labels. All of them have been given to us, as the first definition suggests, by our Creator, by ourselves, or by others. and many have caused us to experience a specific treatment. The last part of the definition of acceptance says adequate or suitable. Which labels have you accepted as adequate or suitable that are actually causing you pain? Through this act, you are going to work on coming to a true acceptance of yourself and find true appreciation of your labels of your choosing. You will also begin to bring healing to your labels that cannot be changed, but you can learn to love and accept them about yourself. Take a look at your circled words now, the ones that did not make you feel good about yourself. Are there any that you cannot change, like your core labels? Or perhaps ones that lie outside of your control, like for me was preacher's kid? If so, put an asterisk next to these circled words. We are going to deal with these now. As we discussed at the beginning of the book, we cannot ever truly change our core labels. They are defining truth for us. And no matter how much we may want to change them or try to change them or think we change them, we never truly can. In this act of acceptance, you must come to the realization that if you refuse to accept them, they will only continue to cause you pain and suffering. You have to acknowledge them and accept them for what they are. Core labels given to you by your creator. I have my own core label that is circled and asterisked. It doesn't make me feel good when I read it, but I have come to accept it. It is a part of me. It does define me. It is the truth for me. And so I have decided not to waste any more time fighting against this core label and belief. I have decided to accept it and make it a positive in my life. On this same list is one of the labels that I do not have control over. Again, I cannot remove this label. It is the truth for me, and it does define me. So, this act of acceptance is a critical act. It involves consenting to receive or undertake our unchangeable labels. It may start out as a willingness to tolerate a difficult or unpleasant label. However, with time and true acceptance of it, healing will come. Healing will also come with the removal of your other labels, the ones you can change. You will begin the process of being able to see these labels as adequate or suitable for you. The final step of acceptance will be when you can come into agreement with your labels, receiving healing and peace throughout the process. Act 4, the act of acceptance. Put an asterisk next to the circled words that are your core labels, are labels that you personally have or had no control over. Go through the action or process of choosing to accept them. Wow, guys. So this act is a huge one. It's a big act. Acceptance is huge. So we are going to stop there for today and let you guys work through these 3 acts today and um, possibly for the weekend. We may start the other ones on Monday since we did 3 today. Um, because these are some big ones and acceptance is a really big one. So lean in. I know, I know it might be hard. Lean in with the wonderful 3. Your creator, he loves you. You guys know this. Um, so lean into that in prayer and just trust him to hear what he's saying and accept his love and his heart for you because you guys know you are fearfully and wonderfully made and his every thought is for you and there is no place we can run or hide from him. Psalms 139, guys, go read it again in the Passion Translation as you work through these first 4 acts through the weekend, and we will start up with Act 5 on Monday again. Um, again, like message me, comment, come join labelbreakers.com community if you want to talk deeper, um, where we can do that. But whew, guys, I am praying for you. Wonderful 3, I just pray right now for all who are watching the video, all who are going to be brave and start going through these 12 acts to be label breakers, God, so that we don't have to let anything define us, but the truth and love of who you say we are and who we truly are and who we want to be. So I pray for all of those now that are going through this, that your love, your peace, your joy, your kindness, your mercy, your goodness, your patience, your faith in us, your wisdom, your heart will be the heart that they sit in as they go through these acts, that you will cover them in your love. We thank you and we love you in Jesus' name. So guys, you know, I love you high, deep, and wide. The wonderful 3 love you even more. And I am so excited for how many label breakers are going to come out of this season. And I can't wait to hear your stories. So we will see you on Monday for another special session of Label Breakers. Love you guys.